Grab your old Walkman and pop in a cassette. The Guardians of the Galaxy are set to return to the big screen this year. The film is set to once again offer stunning action, excitement, and above all else, fun. And the film will certainly feature a lot of Easter eggs again.
I am Groot.
Mm-hmm.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I'm Groot.
No!
The first movie had multiple Easter eggs. The Collector's Treasury alone offered a lot to see. But there is one Easter egg that, according to James Gunn, has still not been found yet. A huge Guardians of the Galaxy Easter egg. The search for this particular Easter egg has led fans to come up with the most bizarre ideas, which is why we now present you 5 of these theories.
This might not be the best idea.
Pip the Troll. Peter Quill, or as he calls himself, Star-Lord, is an Earthern child from the 80s. Thus, his ship is filled with souvenirs from that time period. A very noticeable artifact is a wishing troll doll that plays an important role near the end of the film. According to a theory, this wishing troll is an Easter egg which alludes to Pip. Pip the Troll is a significant Marvel character who plays a pivotal role in stories that involve Thanos, Adam Warlock, and the Infinity Stones. Rumor has it that Game of Thrones star Peter Dinklage is going to portray Pip in the upcoming Infinity War film.
The future is shit.
As comprehensible as this theory is, this Easter egg seems way too easy to spot, which is why this doll is probably not the huge Easter egg James Gunn mentioned. It is a nice theory nonetheless.
Oh, yeah.
Quasar. Pip the Troll was pretty comprehensible. However, the following theory proves just how complex some fan ideas can be regarding this mysterious Easter egg. When the viewers were first exposed to the ship of Ronan, the so-called Dark Aster, a numerical series was visible underneath the name. Fans believe to have decoded this equation into the sentence, "This mom's cancer." Is this a clue to tell Peter to get over the cancer of his mother? Not really. Aster is also the Latin word for star, which is why Dark Aster simply means dark star, and that moves this theory into the direction of black holes, or to be more specific, the energy that emerges from a black hole, the so-called quasar. Quasar himself is in fact a Marvel character who had been involved with Ego, Star-Lord's father, before. But what does this have to do with his mother's cancer? Well, maybe Quasar was responsible for the sickness of Star-Lord's mother. Quite the theory, right? Very complex, definitely out of the box, but unfortunately James Gunn already debunked it. So even though it is admittedly a great theory, it is also false. Rocket and Groot. After such a complex theory, let's look at one that, even though not that crazy, is still somewhat of a stretch. Do you recognize anything about this picture? The Milano is traveling through space, while stardust can be seen in the background. Actually, quite the pretty picture. According to a very interesting theory, Groot's hand can be seen on the left in blue, while Rocket's head is visible in orange. Very reminiscent of Michelangelo's painting The Creation of Adam. But honestly, even with a lot of fantasy, it is still hard to argue in favor of that theory. We believe it looks much more like a hand reaching for the Infinity Stones. In any case, this is an interesting theory.
I tried, guys.
Eternity. Now let's get to a very compelling theory. According to some fans, the mysterious Easter egg is hidden in the sequence in which Star-Lord has a vision of his mother. The background is seemingly nothing but space itself. However, since Peter received this vision upon touching the Infinity Stone in order to defeat Ronan, some fans believe that something bigger is at play here. Eternity. Eternity is a cosmic being within the Marvel Universe which does not have a body of its own, since it is literally eternity itself. In the comics, this character looks very similar to space itself. Did Star-Lord conjure a meeting with Eternity upon touching the stone? Who knows?
I am eternity, made up of all time.
PG porn. The last theory on our list states that the Guardians of the Galaxy Easter egg has nothing to do with Marvel. It goes even further and stresses that the Easter egg can't even be seen but merely heard. At the beginning of the film, when Peter's mother dies at the hospital, a melody can be heard. That seemed familiar to some fans. Because it reminded them of James Gunn's comedy series PG Porn. Apparently, this Easter egg alludes to both this melody and the sound designers of this show.
And
It's all that I need.
James Gunn confirmed that he will reveal the big Easter egg after the release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Until then, we just have to be patient. What do you think? Will we find the Easter egg? And which theory do you like the most? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you'd like to learn more about the Infinity Stones or Thanos, then check out these videos.